Okay. Well, assuming this ever starts working here, that would be pretty rad. Can I see the damn chat? Is that a thing? There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, so basically, I've never actually beat this game. I mean, I've dabbled with it, of course. Like, I played it a little bit, but I really haven't sat down and actually tried to beat the game. So my hope here is just to change that. My mic looks like it's coming in really hot. I'm gonna turn that down a touch here. See if that's any better. Turn this down a tad. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm just trying to balance what I can. I don't know if this is any good. But yeah, see, I made it to the Battery Park in New York City. That's literally the second mission. Waited for half an hour. I don't think that counts. So we're just gonna go ahead and delete all these. I can't delete my quick save. Okay. Alright, well anyways, we're clearing it out. And we're just gonna start with our time. I love this. I don't know why this part of the menu always overlaps. Also, it's goofy if I wiggle my mouse a bunch, it gets huge. I think that's kind of silly. I guess we'll just do medium. I don't know. Why are you looking at me like that? I don't know. I'm gonna try and do stealth, so I don't. No, I don't think I need pistol. And I know this isn't exactly the default whatever. I know I'm playing the Give Me Deus Ex mod, which does obviously tweak the game a little bit, so it's not exactly, oh, you're not playing the original 100%. I don't know. I've been recommended this a whole bunch. I figure if it's a way to get me to play the game in general, right?
Your appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter with the Senator.
I take it he was agreeable?
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
Oh yes, most certainly. When I mentioned that we could put him on the priority list for the ambrosia vaccine, he was so willing it was almost pathetic.
This plague, the rioting is intensifying to the point where we may not be able to contain it.
Why contain it? Let it spill over into the schools and churches. Let the bodies pile up in the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to save them.
I've received reports of armed attacks on shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting to get desperate.
Of course they're desperate. They can smell their death, and the sound they'll make rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems in Paris.
A bunch of pretentious old men playing at running the world. But the world left them behind long ago. We are the future.
We have other problems.
UNATCO?
Formed by executive order after the terrorist strike on the statue. I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Savage. He's relocated to Vandenberg.
Our biochem corpus is far in advance of theirs, as is our electronic sentience, and their ethical inflexibility has allowed us to make progress in areas they refuse to consider.
The augmentation project?
Among other things, but I must admit that I have been somewhat disappointed in the performance of the primary unit.
The secondary unit should be online soon. It's currently undergoing preparation and will be operational within 6 months. My people will continue to report on its progress. If necessary, the primary will be terminated.
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon there will be order again. A new age. Aquinas spoke of the mythical city on the hill. Soon, that city will be a reality, and we will crown its kings. Not better than kings. Gods.
Alright, so it's the typical
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on
big
his way to meet you
corporation
at the
bad.
dock. The NSF is raiding the island and shots have been fired.
I mean, not typical, I
Find
guess.
Paul.
It kind
We'll
of
monitor your situation
started
from HQ.
that whole trend. But yeah, everything
Welcome aboard,
like,
Agent.
haven't really played this game,
Paul,
but
I thought you were in Hong Kong.
I've you know,
Welcome to the
heard
coalition,
it's
JC.
pretty
Might
relevant.
as well start using your code name. Think I'd miss my brother's first day? Didn't think you'd have a choice. What's going on? The NSF. They hit one of our shipments. A few of them got away, but we trapped the rest in the statue. What are we waiting for? Looks like a textbook assault. The NSF took one of our agents hostage. The bots are holding the perimeter, but my orders are to hold back and send you in alone. I think someone high up wants to see how you handle the situation. All I've got with me is a pistol and an electric prod. I don't mind a test, but UNATCO better issue some hardware. Remember that we're police. Stick with the prod. It'll stun your opponents or knock them unconscious. A non-lethal takedown is always the most silent way to eliminate resistance. Just in case, though, Manderley wants you to pick an additional weapon. A sniper rifle, a GEP gun, or a mini crossbow.
Mini crossbow.
The crossbow. Sometimes you've got to make a silent takedown. Good thinking. With these tranquilizer darts, you'll have another non-lethal way to take down an enemy in addition to the prod. I get the idea. What's the first move? I'm going to give you a map of the island. If you can get to the North Dock, a UNATCO informant will give you a key to the statue doors. He responds to the code phrase, iron and copper. You could avoid a lot of fighting, though, if you found a back way to the statue. I'll see how it looks on shore. Your primary objective is the makeshift command center the terrorists have installed at the top of the statue. But don't forget about Agent Herman. We think he's being held on the ground floor. What are my orders when I reach the command center? Interrogate the leader. We don't yet know why the terrorists would risk an open assault. What's your take on the situation, Corporal?
The bots have them bottled up, sir. We'd go right in if it weren't for the whole back order.
How'd they get one of our agents?
Gunter went rogue on us. When the order came, he wouldn't pull back. Now you get to bail him out.
Okay, so my plan for this, and again, I don't obviously really know what I'm doing, but kind of my plan is I want to do it stealthy.
Shoot on sight. A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bomb. Identify yourself with the phrase, iron and copper. If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
So I'll put the baton on one. I don't think I need the binoculars or the soda.
Wait, quiet.
Oh, I mean, he didn't raise an alarm, so I guess we're still in stealth, huh? I don't know if that's how that works, but again, he didn't. There's no alarm going off, so I assume I'm okay, but we will find out.
Welcome aboard, Agent.
Oh, these guys are all friendly. Alright. Of course, it's 0451. That's like the code for these things. And that was SATCOM, and then NATCO 01. Can open the door. Cool. Okay. Yeah, so when I said I haven't played Deus Ex, I mean this one. I have played Human Revolution and most of Mankind Divided. Not all of it, but a fair bit of it. So I'm vaguely familiar with, like, the core concept, I suppose, of this game. But obviously, Human Revolution and whatnot took a little different approach to it, right? So I wouldn't say like I know what's going on. So I'm here. So North Dock is way the fuck. Okay. So they said I needed to meet an informant on the dock. I don't know if this is a game where like doing the secondary objective affects like if I don't talk to this guy, am I gonna get like a different reward or something? I don't know. That's how a modern game kind of does it. I don't know. Like I know this game is prolific as hell, and I know especially with recent events.
Be careful. The NSF has set up patchwork security systems here.
There's been a lot of people that are like, oh my god, it predicted the future. It's real, and like, obviously, I'm curious. Also, like, my computer's not maybe the best, so I'm also, excited to have some games that are good games.
The NSF put a commercial-grade security bot in this area. You can either avoid its patrol route, or, if you're feeling lucky, try and take it out with the EMP grenades or explosives. I wouldn't recommend taking it on with small arms.
Sorry, my brain like shuts off when someone's talking to me, and I'm like trying to talk at the same time, I guess. Is he gonna turn around, or am I good to... Am I going where I'm supposed to be going? I have no fucking idea. Like, is this what I'm... Well, I mean, I get... Because if that thing's the center... I don't know, I guess I'll find out, huh? I don't have like a visibility meter or anything that I can see. I think I'm in the clear.
It all happened an hour ago. The barge docked and the NSF moved right on in, offloading the cargo into speedboats. Our undercover man, Harley Philbin, should be somewhere out on the docks now.
Okay, let's see here.
says the guy vanished.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
I'm hit.
Wait, you're my guy. Wait, come back. Oh shit. Well shit, I fucked that up pretty good, huh?
You with Philbin?
I get a cut for bringing him over.
Tell me what you know about the NSF operation.
I'm not that high level. The more elite troops, they're the ones that took over the ship and unloaded it into speedboats. I think we're supposed to be a diversion.
A ship?
That's all I know. The commander gave me a 10mm clip, a box of 30-06 ammo, and some crossbow darts and said keep your head down. Like I'm gonna take on your NATCO troops. Want 'em? You can have the clip for 175, the 30-06 for 300, and the darts for 50. But if I was you, I'd avoid a head-on attack altogether and not even use the key Philbin got. I'd go in the statue from the back. Less security that way.
No thanks.
Okay, I don't know if I need these, but cool, I guess. And Philbin didn't give me a key. Maybe he will now.
About time you showed up. Iron and copper. The statue is copper on an iron frame, right?
Password's enough, pal. Don't think you know something about the lady I don't. My dad did tours out here.
I heard that you can get me inside.
Depends. You get your man out, take back the statue, whatever. But I know the commander and I don't want to see him get hurt. Here's a picture so you don't make a mistake.
You can trust me.
I'll take your word. Here's the key to the front entrance. Commander's not much of a soldier. He'll surrender as soon as he sees you. I need him alive because he's my main contact at the NSF. If he's dead, I don't have much of a business.
Thanks.
Okay, so I did get some credits. Is this thing coming my way or walking away from me? It's coming my way, shit. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, meeting up with that guy really didn't go to plan, did it? Shit. Sucked. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to, like, interact with anybody, you know? Just get in, get out kind of thing. Also, it's been funny to me, you know, a lot of people have been panicking since Windows 11 is really bad. A lot of people have been like, oh my god, I don't know what I'm going to do, because, you know, Windows 10 support ended officially a little bit ago now. And at least in some of the circles I'm in, there were people that were holding on to Windows, you know, they were like, oh, it's not that bad, you know, Windows is fine. I'm actually going to... I have no idea what this sounds like, unfortunately. I probably should have done a test recording before I started streaming. But, you know. 'Tis what it is now. Okay, that guy's fucking blind. Yeah, I probably should have done a test recording thing before I started streaming, but, you know, whatever. We'll figure it out. You know, we'll be 3 hours deep here, and someone will show up and be like, wow, you sound like shit. The game's too loud, or some crap like that. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But that's half the fun, right? You know? Don't know what's going on. Yeah, but no, anyways, you know, a lot of people that I'm associated with, they're like, oh my god, like, I don't know what to do, because, you know, I use Windows 10 for a lot of stuff. I use it for art, I use it for, you know, some people I know use it for work or whatever. Meanwhile, long story short, I had Windows 11 on this computer basically purely because when my brother helped me fix it, because I had a CPU, one of those 13400s or whatever that melted. I had one of those, and it went mission critical and exploded on me. So my brother helped me cobble something back together, and when he did that, he was like, you know what, I'll do it, but like we have to put Windows on it, because I'm sick of, you know, not having X amount of games, whatever, that he wanted to play with me that we couldn't play because, you know, at the time they weren't supported on Linux. So I was like, you know what, fine. Like, it's worth it to play games with my bro. Like, that's fair. And so we did that, and up until a couple, 2-3 weeks ago, it was actually going okay. Like, I tried to be, you know, I tried to postpone updates as much as I could and just be reasonable about it, right? Like, yeah, some of the features it's pushing aren't being great, but there are people out there, like Chris Titus Tech and other such people, that make tools and very easy to understand guides on how to turn off the AI features and debloat Windows, so I did all that crap. And Windows was going okay. You know, it was a bit of a back-end work to get the crap off it, but, you know, it was fine, and it was nice when I clicked on my games, they just fucking worked, right? For the most part. And then a couple, 2-3 weeks ago, it stopped working like that. It became, first it was, I tried to copy and paste files from my own hard drive, like, I wasn't even transferring between hard drives. It was just like I had a mod for Halo that you needed to copy and paste like a 32 kilobyte DDL file just to make the mod work. And anytime I would try and copy that from the folder it was in to... Ooh. Please don't look over here. There's nobody over here, sir. Every time I tried to move that file, basically, it would take like 5 minutes for no reason. Like, the whole computer would freeze. I couldn't do anything for probably 3 or 4 minutes, and then it would be like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be copying this file and move it. It was just ridiculous. Like, it's not like I was moving hundreds of gigs of crap. It was just anytime, even like trying to share a picture with a friend, you know, you drag and drop it into Discord, and it just froze. So I got fed up, and I reinstalled Windows. Same week, computer blue screened on me. I was playing Call of Duty Zombies or something, I think, and it just up and blue screened on me.
I knew I heard something.
Shit. Okay, that's not how I wanted to get in here, but sure. Up. Or not. Damn. I'm gonna have to do that whole thing again now, huh? But yeah, anyways, finish my story as long as we're... What? Wait, where is this? Wait, this isn't... This is from a totally different run. Okay. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, low tech, hacking, lockpicking, electronics, start game. Okay, anyways, so yeah, Windows exploded on me, yada yada yada. I know I'm rambling, I'm not saying anything. I'm saying everything but nothing at the same time. So I do all that, Windows crashes on me twice in a week, I'm back on Linux, and all my friends are like, I can't believe you don't use Windows, like why would you do that? It seems so complicated.
Welcome aboard, Agent.
It's like,
Paul.
I don't know, man. Like, at least this shit works.
What?
Okay, and I'll move you over here. Put you on fine, okay. Yeah, but I put Nobara Linux on my computer and it's working fine.
NSF everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on site. A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bomb. Identify yourself with the phrase, iron and copper. If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
$30 credits says I take him out.
God damn.
Says I get it. That's him. He's a cop.
God damn.
Well, that went probably as poorly as it could have. But you know what? It's fine. It's funny, when I was playing that other save that I had that was 20 some odd minutes in or whatever, made it all the way in here first try without really alerting anybody like I was planning on. So it's kind of funny how that works. But yeah, I guess I'll just sprint over there real quick, grab my extra credits for talking to homeboy, and off I go. There's probably a route you can probably just like full sprint over there, I would imagine. This seems like one of those games where if you know what you're doing, you can probably break it pretty wide open. Like there's a path where you don't need to crouch or nothing and no one will see you. I don't know, that's one thing. Like I've been playing Hitman, the Hitman trilogy whatever again recently. And that's one thing I find hilarious about that game is like obviously it's a stealth game, you're trying to be sneaky, but if you kind of understand how the AI ticks, you don't need to even change disguises. You can stand in the middle of a crowd, shoot a guy right in the face, no one will notice. If you do it, you know, with the right timing, at the right angle kind of shit, it's really funny. But I always think that's fun. Because it's like, that means a lot of the skill and stuff in the game is just like knowledge. It's the same thing that I like with Dark Souls as well. Kind of the same trick. It's like, you know, obviously, you know, you want to engage with the core mechanics where you can, right? But you don't necessarily have to. Like, there are ways to go about it. If you know what you're doing, you understand the mechanics, you can play the game probably not as intended at all. And I think that's pretty fun.
This power box must have been damaged in the raid. Don't cross through the arcs. I'm also picking up an EMP field here. If you're not careful, it'll suck away your bioelectrical energy.
I really can't get on top of that? Are you kidding me? I don't have one of those decryptor tool things. Really? Well, what the fuck am I supposed to do? But cool. God. Okay. Oh. Well. That would have saved me all that damage, but whatever. Fuck it, we ball. It's no big deal. We live and learn, right? Whoa. Alright. Physics are weird, got it. Now the one of the other reasons, and maybe this sounds stupid, probably because it is, but one of the other, where's this guy going? What's your route here, bud? One of the other reasons I, you know, wanted to play Deus Ex, among just, I don't know, it seems like a cool game, you know, you hear a lot about it. One of the other reasons I kind of wanted to play it, admittedly, was, because of the RAM shortage and all that, and the fact that I'm currently between jobs, unfortunately. I don't have any money, and I'm like, you know, the hardware I've got needs to stretch, so I want to play stuff that, you know, is really low impact on my system, so I don't need to fret about breaking anything. But even if this thing broke, my laptop would run this game fine. I had 2 of them, so that's okay. You know, I'd figure something out. No, a lot of people kind of make fun of me, actually, jokingly, of course. But a lot of my friends pick on me because I don't know. My system's not like crazy. I have a 4070 Ti Super, 32 gigs of DDR4, and an i5, like 9th gen or something. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. It's some version of the i5. And long story short, I've got, you know, it's I would say upper mid tier, right? I think the 4070 and 32 gigs of RAM kind of helps.
It all happened an hour ago. The barge docked and the NSF moved right on in. Offloading the cargo into speedboats.
Yeah, whatever.
Our undercover
Like,
man, Harley Philippin,
I
should
have
be somewhere out on the docks
whatever
now.
my setup is, and my friends are like, you have all this stuff, but literally my favorite game of all time, the game I played the most, is Doom 2. So all my friends are like, you have all this, you know, mid to high tier gaming equipment, and I use it for Doom 2 mods.
Nothing. I guess we're safe.
Which, I don't know, I think just speaks to, like, how little I actually need. Also,
I think we got cops. Take him out.
no, fuck.
This guy wasn't just a
Are
guard.
you
What's going on?
fucking kidding me? Alright. Alright, no more fucking around. I'm just gonna get in there, do my thing, and leave. Fuck the extra points.
You're
Fuck the extra points. I don't care.
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF is raiding the island and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul. I will monitor your situation from HQ.
Wait, they let me keep all the...
Paul. What are we... all that? Remember? The crop. I'll see. Your primary... What am I...
Why are they letting me keep my shit?
NSF everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on sight. A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bung. Identify yourself with the phrase, iron and copper.
Well, I can't put my gun away. Why can't I put the gun away? Alright, interesting. I guess we're doing this first mission. Guns out, huh? That's wild. I mean, I'll take it, because it means more loot overall, right? More shit to sell.
If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
Like, why can't I switch equipment? What did I do? Is there a... Put away item? Maybe I have to do that? Nope. I can't put item away. Can I drop it? Huh. Wild. I don't really understand what the fuck that was about, but hey, I can use my baton now. It's nice. Man, I can't believe we're doing 40 minutes and I'm still on the first mission. Makes me feel like I'm not a real gamer, dog. My game just bugged to like not let me put my shit away. It's wild. it's like if I don't sheath it, it doesn't let me. If I don't sheath it and I try to switch, like I can't just scroll through my inventory. I don't know. That was weird. I mean, you saw it. That was weird. But it doesn't matter. It's fine. At least we can maybe, hopefully, finally get through this level and move on with the damn game. Because at this point, it would have been faster and easier to have just continued where I was. I'm sure everybody who's played Deus Ex is aware of this part. From what I understand, though, because I have this weird habit of, like, I decide I want to try a game, and then I watch a bunch of content about it. Like, even if I haven't played the game, I'm just like, oh, I've got to watch 40 hours of lore videos and, like, really get it in my brain. And, like, a lot of times I look for, like, what's the optimized way to play the game, which is stupid. So, like, I've watched all kinds of stuff about this game. And I mean, you do naturally just being a gamer on the internet, too, right? They're like, yeah, this is one of the most influential video games ever made, and, you know, Warren Spector's awesome. Looking Glass Studios is the GOAT, and, like, immersive sims are great. Prey 2017, 2018? The one that Bethesda helped do with, Arcane. That was a game that I swore up and down for several years was my favorite game of all time. I have beaten that game 30, 40 times.
You might be able to avoid some of the security by entering this way.
So, like, I'm not new to, like, immersive sims conceptually. I'm just new to, you know, like, I played Human Revolution actually shortly after it came out because I had a friend that was obsessed with it. And he was like, oh my god, you have to play this game. So I played Human Revolution when it came out. And then I actually played it again fairly recently because it's just a really good game. I've beaten it a couple times now. Probably, I'd say twice that I, like, beat it end to end. And then I have not beaten Mankind Divided yet, but I've started it up, and I feel like it's one of those games I play it for 4 or 5 hours, and then I eventually turn it off for some reason or another. I just have that problem with games in general, though. That's not a dig against that game. Anyways, long story short, what I was trying to say about this game 10 minutes ago was, I've heard that this game, this first mission, I guess, turns a lot of people off because they're like, oh, it's super easy, and, like, there's not a lot going on, you're just kind of sneaking past guys. At least modern audiences, I guess. And then you go to the UNATCO main base, you have to hook up with your new partner, so they're like, oh, and then you just go to a base, you spend all this time walking around talking to people. Like, people don't think it's very action-packed. People think it's, like, slow and boring, and nothing's really happening. But apparently, get to the fucking point here, bud. If you get to the point where you are in New York, maybe it was Chinatown, but you get a couple missions in, that's when it, like, really starts to click for people. Because apparently the intro is, like, kind of long-winded, a little bit slow, but all the people that make, like, those really long-form video essays that people love, they're always like, yeah, if you just commit and, like, get past the intro bit that's admittedly kind of slow, kind of chugs, then it opens up a ton, but you need to just give it that time.
Did they find the shipment?
Yeah, we got the whole supply. You can see the ship's lights crossing the bay.
Good. You're nearing the command center. Agent Herman remains in captivity on the ground floor.
So
but
I'm
we can
trying
probably get him out.
to,
Keep moving.
I guess this playthrough is my attempt at committing and getting
Some
this to
news,
the point.
JC. The NSF targeted a shipment of the
Where
plague
hopefully it
vaccine
clicks.
Ambrosia. We can't locate it. See if the leader will surrender when you reach the command post. We'd like to interrogate him.
Let's get out of here. I know I heard something. Pig.
No, not too close.
Easy. We want you to take this one alive.
Don't shoot. I surrender.
Okay.
So you think you
Thank
know
God.
better
I
than
was like,
Fema
I
what
don't
to
want
do
to
with this
die
month's
this
ambrosia
close to the
shipment?
fucking end.
You're too late. It's on its way back to the people, and you can't do a damn thing about it.
Tell me about the shipment, and I'll order the troops to pick you up as a prisoner instead of a corpse.
Ask away. We already won this round.
Where are you taking it?
We're just giving ordinary people the same chance to survive as the bureaucrats in Washington.
You'll have to unload in New York because the choppers would spot you at sea.
I think the government made the plague on purpose to get rid of the population growth.
Well done. I will pass on your orders to the troopers. Report back to base on the west side of the island. Mission complete.
The chief finally let us loose. We were right behind you and cut through them like a hot knife through butter.
Okay, so now I'm clear to just leave. Ah, that was close. Not a huge fan of how close I cut that, but it is what it is, I guess. I don't know if you can like sell stuff later on. I'm gonna just load my pockets, I guess. Yeah, I've got some space. Let's load my pockets and sell my shit. That took an embarrassingly long amount of time. I'll be honest, that kind of makes me sad. Because again, when I was doing this in practice, well, not in practice, I guess, but you know, I was playing it just in my free time before I decided I wanted to stream it. I beat this mission first try. I mean, it was obviously pretty slow, but like I beat it first try, no real hiccups to speak of. It went kind of how you'd hope, I guess. And then as soon as I'm streaming it for people to watch, of course, I just
The
fuck it
NSF
up
had a
left,
commercial
right, and
grade
center.
security bot in this area, but one of our soldiers zapped its electrical system with an EMP grenade.
Okay, so if I'm... Wait, I don't have a map? What the fuck? Okay, so my game's really bugged then, because you're supposed to have like a map, right? In the images tab, don't they normally give you like a paper map kind of thing? Well, whatever. At least there's nobody here to shoot at me, so it's no big deal. No, I was also thinking about it, as far as, like, I don't know, why am I doing this? What inspired me to suddenly stream this game out of the blue? I don't know. I don't know a good term for it. I guess I just felt like it. I don't know, fuck it. I was just like, Saturday night, fucking bored. Play some Deus Ex, why not? I'll sit down and finally give this game the damn attention it deserves, so... Here we are, simple as that. Because I have a bad habit of like, I decide in my head like, oh, it'd be cool to like stream some of the older games I'm trying to play as, you know, I guess quote unquote an excuse to play it or
You were a
whatever.
little soft on the NSF. The guys had to mop up for you.
I used necessary force.
Well, necessary force won't work when we chase these sons of bitches into the city. You better load up on some hardware. Scored an extra scope from a couple of thugs we dropped down by the dock. You can have it for 700 credits. Also picked up some 10mm ammo and some crossbow darts. Say 200 for one and 60 for the other.
Shouldn't you turn that stuff over to the quartermaster?
Carter? You don't care. NSF goods are the spoils of war. We're risking our lives out here.
I'll check back with you later.
Okay, so that guy's trying to extort me for money, great. No, but I have this habit of like super overthinking shit when I'm like, oh, because in my head, you know, I'm not saying like I want to be a YouTuber, because that's fucking generic and boring and whatever. But like, I play a lot of games like this in my free time that a lot of my friends, you know, being I guess, modern gamers, so to speak. They're like, I can't believe you play these kind of things. Echo, little one. You know, they're like just baffled by the fact that I play these games that are this old and whatever. And again, like I was saying half an hour ago when I was rambling in circles, they kind of poke fun at me for it, which is fine. But I'm like, maybe I should just like record the damn thing and, you know, we'll do it that way.
Got the island secured. How did things look in the statue? The leader
Like, it makes me
surrendered.
overthink shit.
So
and
they
I
were
need
after
to just
Ambrosia.
do the damn thing.
A month's supply for the East Coast. We think they've taken it back to the city. I didn't know UNATCO handled the Ambrosia distribution. Manderley will brief us shortly. UNATCO makes sure the limited supply of vaccine gets to government agencies and key industries.
Damn, was my
It's
yawn
good
enough to
finally see
peak
some
the damn
action. Just
mic?
keep a level
Shit.
head. You're doing well so far. Now get inside. I'll meet you in Manderley's office, level 2.
I hear you just slipped by a lot of the terrorists. Pretty smart.
Check in with Manderley on level 2.
But yeah, I have a habit of like overthinking shit like that. And I'm like, why? Like, why am I not just
Come on in. The retinal scanner can read blood
recording the
vessel
damn
patterns
thing?
with your sunglasses.
Like, there's no, you know, there's no reason not to. Like, I'm not gonna be a YouTuber, but I guess like, I've made
Remember
content
that Mr. Manderley wants to see
for
you.
my friends,
Level 2.
I suppose.
His secretary, Janice Reed, has your login and password.
Like, you know, it doesn't have to be get famous or nothing. Just like I play a lot of these games, and I want to like share that with people. I guess
found
some
your
people would
office?
find it
Did Janice give you your login?
interesting. I guess.
I guess not. Let's see. JCD, password, Bionic Man.
Okay. And
Your partner for the next assignment, Anna Navarra, is in the adjoining break room to the east.
My new partner, J.C. Denton.
yeah, I need you to
Don't
stop
tell me you're
overthinking
going
and
to
do
wear
the damn
those
thing.
sunglasses
Whatever.
during a night operation.
Talking on loop again.
My vision is augmented.
Better to look good than to have the distractions of another agent who needs backup.
Forgive my interruption. I just wanted to say that I look forward to working with you, Agent Navarra. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to be briefed by Mr. Manderley.
I do not expect you to perform as well as Agent Herman, but the mission will require us to do more than frighten the NSF with our baggy coats that make us look bigger than we really are.
I am prepared to perform my duties.
For instance, not to wipe out the enemy and then leave agents still captured in a locked cell.
No problem.
Are you sure you pressed the right button?
I do not make mistakes of that kind.
Your hand might have slipped.
No, I wanted orange. It gave me lemon.
Okay, so I need to do that, and then if I remember right, you have to go downstairs and get some gear. You get a pistol or some shit from
For
downstairs.
the briefing, you've got to go to level 3 for your equipment and a medical examination. See Jaime Reyes in the med center and Sam Carter in the armory.
Hey, JC.
You look like the real thing. They actually let you operate on people?
Just fixed Gunther's knee, in fact. A sticky actuator. So far, I feel more like a mechanic than a doctor.
I'm impressed.
They actually let you point a gun at people.
We'll have to catch up later. I've got to leave for New York right away. Could you send Manderley whatever it is he wants?
No problem. Listen, JC. About your augmentations. You know they're preparing to roll out the technology worldwide, right?
As long as I don't turn green and grow a pair of antennas, as I understand it.
Yeah, well, the design's pretty modular, which means you'll soon have access to upgrades from standard augmentation canisters.
I think I picked one of those up at the top of the statue.
Maybe you did. My order from VersaLife was on the ship the NSF captured. You'll need to take it to one of the medbus for installation.
I'll do that.
The canisters contain a colloid of ROM modules. Some are generic upgrades, others require you to make permanent choices about how to configure one of your subsystems.
It's about time they implemented some of this stuff.
do whatever that is. I think it just makes me a little stronger, yeah? Like, so I can pick up heavier objects and whatever.
You're getting warm.
Nope, didn't want to talk to him. Sam Carter, that's the other guy.
General Carter, I read about the Merced operation in school. This is a great honor.
I'm not a general anymore. Just call me Carter.
I can't believe what the NSF did to your family.
Enough of that, soldier. We each have our troubles. I lost my children, but you had to grow up without your parents, which requires more courage. I don't think it matters.
My parents died in a car accident. That's different.
I said that's enough. You have your own op and time is short. How about I issue you a stealth pistol?
That sounds fine. Thank you, sir.
What else do you think you'll need?
Do another lockpick. Or no, I already have a couple lockpicks. I don't know. I'll do a tech tool.
King Sparrow now, tech tool.
A man who uses his head. I like that. Now move out. Manderley's waiting.
Hey, what about that guy out front selling munitions? Is that allowed?
Oh, Captain, right. We've got some screwballs around here, but he's not the problem. It's whoever's been breaking into the armory.
Someone at UNATCO's a thief?
Yes, sir. And a damn good one.
Okay. Cool. But yeah, I need to just get out of my own way. Fucking do some of this shit. Like, I overthink shit, and then talk myself in circles, as you've seen, and then do essentially nothing. So, I need to just shut the fuck up and do the thing.
You're going to make a mess.
That will be JC's job.
What's that? Power station. The NSF have Ambrosia in a warehouse protected by cameras and booby traps. We want to power down the whole system.
We're taking one illicit generating plant, protected by weak groups of NSF. Knock out that plant, and Paul's team can walk right into the warehouse.
Just tell me where it is. The NSF are openly resisting our deployed forces, gradually falling back. You'll have to deal with them first.
And you be ready, Paul. When the power drops, go in and go in hard.
I'll use my discretion.
Go in like the U.S. Marshals. We lose the vaccine, I'm sending your butt to the mayor to explain why he and his 3 daughters won't get their pills this month.
Yes, sir. Let's not waste any time, JC. Get down to the dock. A boat is waiting to take you and your partner, Anna Navarro, to shore.
Yes, get moving. Here's your op bonus for the great job you did in the statue. 1,000 credits. They take care of our people around here. The bonus for rescuing Agent Herman goes to one of the troopers, though. I'm sure you understand.
Thank you, sir. We'll meet up in the city.
I honestly totally forgot that I was supposed to rescue Herman.
Hell of a first day.
Did not even cross my mind. But whatever. It's fine.
Wish I was going with you.
It's the joy of a first playthrough, right? No idea what the fuck you're doing.
Good luck out there. Man, 2 dens in the field.
Okay, so now I gotta go back to the other dock, right? Not the one that has the bum on it, the other one.
Good luck, Agent.
The one that's, yeah, right over here. I think. I don't fucking know. We'll figure it out
Boat's
eventually.
ready.
let's head out.
Cool. Alright. Yeah, I can't believe it took a fucking hour to get that done. That is ridiculous. That is stupid.
Alright, let's go. The terrorists are in a fighting retreat. A few have barricaded themselves inside Castle Clinton.
Lead the way.
Our orders are to locate a barrel of ambrosia they are hiding inside. I will give you a schematic of the barrel, but first we will exterminate the NSF terrorists.
Exterminate?
A precious opportunity we cannot neglect.
What about the rest of the shipment?
That is your brother's assignment. You will take the subway to meet him in Hill's Kitchen. But first, we should deal with Castle Clinton.
Are we going in the front, or is there another way?
A secondary entrance would be useful, but I am aware of no such thing.
Alright, well, let's drop a save.
I'm starving. Do you have anything to eat?
All I have is a candy bar.
Don't matter. I just need something in my stomach so I can fall asleep.
Here you go. Do you have a place to stay?
I sleep out on the dock where they unload the speedboats.
Speedboats? Is that how the NSF get their supplies?
I don't know. They're always coming in and out of the tunnel behind the soda machine.
Interesting.
I spy on them from the crates. The code is 9183.
Clever boy.
Thanks for the snack, mister.
It's the least I could do.
Very cool. Okay, so then we pick this open. 9183. 9183. Funky little door.
Looks like these tunnels head toward Castle Clinton. I can't find them on the map, though.
Alright. Good fucking deal. My god. I need to fucking close Steam here, because that shit keeps popping up. It's annoying. Where this is. Or why this is. Shit. God damn it. Well, this is why we put down a save. And I already know the code for this. This open. Three, or if I could fucking type it a little slower, I guess.
Looks like these tunnels head toward Castle Clinton. I can't find them on the map, though.
Okay. Quick saving. thought that was a guy. Oh.
Forget it. I was hearing things.
Where is he? Oh. Okay, down we go. And since I think this way is the wrong way, I think, I don't know. I have no idea.
Something moved. Could be the law.
Forget it. I was hearing things.
Who's there? I think the law's on us. Who's there?
Bitch. Okay. Well, I do plan on coming back to this for a longer sesh later, but it is, I don't know. The fact that that first mission took so long kind of took the wind out of my sails a little bit. So I am gonna go take a break, do something else. Probably watch YouTube on my phone like an idiot for a bit until I fall asleep. But yeah, we will continue this at a later date. So thanks for swinging by. And